fights are causing panic, baby. Let's do it.
Orale raza, G-Funky Boxing of HCP, that's Hispanics Causing Panic. I want to thank you for joining me on this quick video here. Make sure that if you're new here, you subscribe and hit the like button also on the video. Plus, hit the notification bell because I do go live for a show Uncensored every Wednesday. So make sure you do that, man, for some real boxing talk. But we're here to talk about a potential fight. March 27th, it's looking like the target date for Virgil Ortiz versus Maurice Hooker. Ortiz, 16-0 with 16 KOs. Good record. He's been in there with some pretty decent opponents too. He's been in there with guys like Mauricio Herrera, Antonio Orozco, Brad Soliman, Samuel Vargas. In 16 fights, Herrera, Orozco, those are good fights there for him. And he's been able to stop these guys. He's looking real good, man. Looks like Golden Boy. They're moving him the right way. And I think Maurice Hooker is a real good test for him, man. Really good test. Maurice Hooker at 27-1 with 3 draws, 18 KOs. He's a big guy too. 5'11". I think he's closer to 6 feet. And I think he is 6 feet, I should say. He's got 80-inch reach, long arms. He's just coming off a win off of against Perez. But before that, he was in a really good fight with Jose Ramirez, who is down at 140, who was looking to unify with Josh Taylor. But that was a really, really good fight. I really enjoyed that one. I got to say, but I think that this fight here, man, this is a good fight and a good test for the young Virgil Ortiz, who's trying to make his way up the ranks in the welterweight division. I'm really high on him. Also, I'm really high on a guy, Boots Ennis. Too young. These two guys could bring the welterweight division back to where it was, I think. I'm very disappointed with the way that welterweight is going. We're not getting the fight that everybody wants to see. We're not getting Spence versus Crawford, which is a shame. But, it is what it is, man. I'm tired of being the guy that comes in here and cries nonstop about, what's getting done, what's not getting done. There's ways we can change it, but right now I'm using my energy towards other things, man, on my channel. But the thing is this, with a guy like Ortiz and Ennis in a couple years, I think it could be a fight like De La Hoya Trinidad back in the day. You can see Felix Trinidad right there behind me. He was one of my favorite fighters growing up. But those guys, they just continue to win, continue to grow their fan base. And they were on a collision course, man. And then, boom, they finally met. 99, it was a huge fight, mega fight. And I think that that's a real possibility with Ortiz and Ennis. Excuse me. But along the way, you got to beat these guys like Hooker. And this is a good fight. Maurice Hooker, if he's able to beat Maurice Hooker or even stop him, I think that's a good win. And it would be a good win for Hooker, too, who's still looking to prove himself. Both guys here are looking to prove themselves. The young Ortiz is looking, yes, the more I step up in competition, I'm still able to get stoppages or I'm still able to look good. And Hooker is a guy who's, still trying to prove himself. Say, look, yeah, I know I lost to Ramirez, but I'm still here, baby. I'm still the guy. I'm still dangerous. If he goes in there and he beats Ortiz, man, that would be a nice statement for him at 147, But I'm not going to break down who I think is going to win and why, because, again, the fight's not official yet. But just hearing about it, man, that's exciting news for me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really feeling this fight. I like it. I think it's a good fight for both guys. And hopefully they can get it done, man. And hopefully by the time it comes around, this pandemic is over. I know that's wishing on a star, but hey, man, I'm ready to return to see some fights. I want to go to some fights this year coming up. So hopefully this thing gets done, man, and we could see these fights and actually go see them in person. You know what I'm saying? But this is a fantastic fight, I think, for Virgil Ortiz and for Maurice Hooker. So that's really all I got to say, man. I just want to talk about what I think about the fight. Let me know what you guys think of the potential here of this fight happening. And, put it down in the comment section. Again, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so that you know when I go live, man. But this is G-Funky Boxing of HCP, and I'm out. Peace.